you're up to $4,000. That's nice. Occupation is what we need this time. And you'll give it the first spin, Heather. $400.
T.
1 T. No. I know. Go ahead. 300.
S.
1 S, yeah.
N.
And there are 2 N's, yep. $2,100, Anthony.
I'd like to buy a vowel.
Okay.
An E.
No E, I'm afraid. Miffy, your turn. 500.
R.
1 R. 300.
P.
1 P.
I'd like to buy a vowel. O.
We can do that too. 3 O's in that puzzle, Miffy. You still have $550.
I'd like to buy another vowel. An A.
No A. Heather. For free play.
I.
No I either. You're on that free play, so you get to go again. 300.
L.
No. Well, this time nothing to bail you out. Anthony.
I'd like to solve the puzzle.
Yeah, go ahead.
Symphony conductor.
Yeah, that's it. What took you so long? Symphony conductor in the middle of the Pacific. We have time for another puzzle, I'm happy to say to everyone. So, Vanna, if you will gesture as only you can, there it is. And the category for this one is food and drink. But that sound means time is running out. So I'll give the wheel a final spin. Ask you to give me a letter. The puzzle at 3 seconds to solve it. Vowels worth nothing. Consonants worth. We'll add $1,300 apiece. Again, food and drink, the category. And Anthony, we start with you. Let's have a letter.
T.
2 T's. Go ahead, Anthony. What is that? Miffy.
R.
1 R. Heather.
S.
1 S. Everybody has some money there. And you have 3 seconds. Anthony.
N.
2 N's. $5,200. Miffy?
C.
No. Heather.
M.
1 M.
Vine-ripened tomatoes.
There you go. Hey,
Thank you.
you know what? That's a pretty good haul you got there.
I'm happy.
When you add everything up, this young lady ends up with $6,600. Thanks very much. It was nice having you here. Well, I enjoyed seeing you, and I hope you had a good time being here. And,
Thank you, I did.
and you have $1,550. Thanks, Miffy, very much. Appreciate it. Bye-bye. So, you're a pretty good puzzle solver, it turns out. All those years of grueling watching of the show paid off. It's paid off. There you go. And we'll see how he does the bonus round right after this.
The bonus round is really going green with cash and the new Nissan Leaf. Stay tuned.
When I found out my irregular heartbeat put me at 5 times greater risk of a stroke, my first thoughts were about my wife and my family. I have the most common type of atrial fibrillation, or AFib. It's not caused by a heart valve problem. I was taking warfarin, but my doctor put me on Pradaxa instead to reduce my risk of stroke.
In a clinical trial, Pradaxa, dabigatran etixylate mesylate, reduced stroke risk 35% better than warfarin. And unlike warfarin, with Pradaxa, there's no need for regular blood tests.
That's really important to me.
Pradaxa can cause serious, sometimes fatal bleeding. Don't take Pradaxa if you have abnormal bleeding, and seek immediate medical care for unexpected signs of bleeding, like unusual bruising. Pradaxa may increase your bleeding risk if you're 75 or older, have a bleeding condition like stomach ulcers, or take aspirin, NSAIDs, or blood thinners, or if you have kidney problems, especially if you take certain medicines. Tell your doctor about all medicines you take, any planned medical or dental procedures, and don't stop taking Pradaxa without your doctor's approval, as stopping may increase your stroke risk. Other side effects include indigestion, stomach pain, upset, or burning.
Pradaxa is progress.
Having AFib not caused by a heart valve problem increases your risk of stroke. Ask your doctor if you can reduce your risk with Pradaxa.
I've discovered gold. New Rock Retinol Correction Max. The power of Rock Retinol is intensified with a serum. It's proven to be 4 times better at smoothing lines and deep wrinkles than professional treatments. Rock Max for maximum results.
Don't our dogs deserve to eat fresher, less processed foods? Introducing Freshpet. Recipes so fresh, the only preservative we use is the fridge. Freshpet. Fresh food for Fido.
The feathers are flying during Mattress Price Wars. Save on brand name mattress sets. Get 3 years interest-free financing on Tempur-Pedic and Serta iComfort. Don't miss Mattress Price Wars at Sleep Country.
The bonus round is brought to you by Maxwell House Coffee. When a contestant wins the bonus round, Maxwell House will donate $2,500 to Rebuilding Together to restore community houses in need. Maxwell House selects the finest coffee beans for a delicious taste that is good to the last drop.
So, who are those folks?
This is my beautiful fiancée, Katie, my future father-in-law, Jim, and my future sisters-in-law, Sarah and Amanda.
Life is about the future.
Yes.
Whatever that means. I felt philosophical. Spin the wheel,
Yes,
Anthony.
sir.
Let's go. He has $12,514. Would like to get more. And we'll know soon. And if you'll grab that for me, please. Thank you. Come on this way. Watch step there. Right there. Okay. Things. R-S-T-L-N-E. All right, let's get 3 more consonants, 1 more vowel.
F,
1,
D,
2,
M,
and a vowel.
I.
All right, what do we come up with here? That's it. Well, obviously he's a good puzzle solver, but he's got some challenges here, that's for sure. Things, the category, 10 seconds. Good luck.
Bows and ribbons?
Not a challenge for him, of course, but that's... Where'd he go?
Anthony, here's your big green ticket to Easy Street. $30,000.
We're going to Hawaii!
Boy, he's good. $42,514. Nice job.
Congratulations on winning the bonus round, Anthony. Maxwell House Coffee will make a $2,500 donation to Rebuilding Together to restore community houses in need.
Disposing of old electronics is not always easy, so in the spirit of going green in Portland, we hosted our own recycling event with a special twist. We partnered with Sony and invited Portlanders to bring their TVs, printers, radios, monitors, and other recyclables to a nearby mall, where a local recycler collected them. Recycle it! Then everyone spun our special wheel for fun prizes, including a Sony gift card, VIP tickets to our show, or Sony's revolutionary balanced armature earbuds in eco-friendly packaging. At the end of the day, we collected nearly 10,000 pounds of material.
Then we went on an interstate off-ramp and sold them all, and we had a big party. No, that's not true. For our viewers who don't live in Portland, don't feel left out, Sony's National Take Back program helps find recycling centers in your area, too. In fact, I'm going to contribute this microphone. We'll see you next time. So long. Week 2 in Portland next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Promotional consideration provided by... The Kia Soul looks different because it is different. With an array of cool colors, more than 40 accessories, and tons of technology. The Soul, a new way to roll.
New 7 for $7 at IHOP. 7 mouthwatering meals for just $7 each. All day, every day. Try savory, delicious bacon-wrapped sirloin steak and eggs. It's a great way to make it an IHOP day.
Other multivitamins claim to be complete. But Centrum Silver has benefits that go beyond essential nutrients. Centrum, always your most complete.
Eggland's best eggs, the best in nutrition, just got better.
Now with even more of the vitamins your body needs, like vitamin D.
Plus omega-3s.
Eggland's best, the better egg.
Spring is in the air and Wheel is in Portland. All next week.
There's nothing like seeing Sesame Street live. Experience Sesame Street Live, coming to a stage near your neighborhood.
Fun happens when Elmo makes music at Veterans Memorial Coliseum this weekend only. Tickets on sale now. Get your tickets today.
It's the America's Mattress Triple Choice Savings Event. Get a firm, plush, or pillow top for just $3.99. And get free express delivery, our 120-night comfort guarantee, and free financing. You don't want to miss the America's Mattress Triple Choice Savings Event.
Safeway presents Real Big Deals of the Week, or how to get great prices on things you need. We know you look around for the best deals. That's why we give you Real Big Club Card deals each week. This week, a crazy low price on Tide, $10.99 for 100 ounces. 12 rolls of Bounty are $11.99. That's $1 a roll. Pack your lunches. Murray calendars are just $2. Real big deals this week and every week. Only at Safeway. Ingredients for life.
Stream, 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 when I want you, in my arms when I want you, and all your charms whenever I want you, all I have to do.
Introducing Xfinity Stream Picks. Stream your favorite movies and full seasons of shows instantly on any screen. Find out more online.
Watch K2 News This Morning for K2's Great Hawaiian Getaway Contest. You could win a 5-day, 4-night stay in Kaanapali, Maui.
Signs that medical marijuana is going mainstream. Tonight at 11.
The Sharks are back, looking for the best products and businesses America has to offer.
The only thing that really matters, what is it? Money.
If they hear a great idea, they're ready to invest, using their own money.
Seeking a $3 million investment.
Oh. And fight each other for a piece of the action.
Are you going to send money to die here, Barbara?
Would you mind your own business? You're out.
I'm trying to save the money. I don't care what happens to you. I'm worried about your money.
I'm trying to listen here.
But first, the entrepreneurs must convince a shark to invest the full amount they're asking for, or they'll walk away with nothing.
This is a fractionally tiny market.
This is not a tiny market.
Tell me why I'm wrong. All I know is you're not selling anything.
It's sink or swim.
You got to get off your ass and get out there and sell. It's not our money that's going to change it. It's your effort.
Who are the Sharks? They're 5 self-made, filthy rich investors. Kevin O'Leary is a venture capitalist who started a software business in his basement, which he eventually sold for $3.2 billion. Barbara Corcoran turned a $1,000 loan into a real estate empire worth hundreds of millions in the shark-filled city of Manhattan. Damon John is a fashion and branding expert who grew his homemade hats and t-shirts into the globally recognized fashion brand FUBU. Robert Herjavec, the son of an immigrant factory worker, is now a technology mogul who sold his first internet companies for over $350 million. And Mark Cuban, a self-made billionaire entrepreneur and the outspoken owner of the 2011 NBA champion Dallas Mavericks.